Good morning. Hey, friends.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
Okay. Say less. Kiki.
This is the Rumor Report.
I'm the double duty cutie around here.
On the Breakfast Club.
Chi-town.
Go ahead, Taylor made it. That's Taylor made it.
That's Taylor made it, one of our producers right there.
Hey, friends.
She get busy.
AKA Young Syndrome. If it's one thing she know how to do good, it's goddamn imaging. You hear me? Okay.
Come on, she snapped. Now let's get into these rumors, child. Whoopi Goldberg really didn't try us, okay? She was recently on an interview with Raven Simone and her wife for their podcast. It's called The Best Podcast Ever with Raven and Miranda. Okay, flex. But during the conversation, Whoopi Goldberg said that she is not something that we probably all thought she was. Let's take a listen to this audio.
Sometimes, Whoops, you give me lesbian vibes. You give me like stud vibes.
I think this is actually just a secret fantasy of Raven's. I think she just wants everyone to be gay, and she's just really hoping you're going to come out right here, right now. So
if you want to tell us anything, Whoops, you're more than welcome.
Women have been asking me this for as long as I've been around. I am not a lesbian, but I know lots of them, and I've played them on television. I have always had lesbian friends, because they're just my friends.
Which makes me happy because I can also say, to all those people who judge the lesbian community or the gay community, there is something beautiful about a woman being able to embrace their masculine and feminine at the same time and wear it so well like you do.
I didn't like that.
Ooh.
I didn't like it at all.
What part?
Because I'm sick of the double standards. Folks got to be consistent with their outrage.
What you mean?
Any other time, it's don't ask people about their sexuality. Stop trying to out people. But when Raven Simone does it to Whoopi, it's okay.
I mean,
Like, people so fake on social media. That's why nobody takes y'all serious, for real.
Oh, you mean the fake outrage?
Yes. Also, Whoopi is 67 years old. Why y'all asking her questions like that?
because I really think Raven was trying to smash. Like, I think
Lord
she was
have
trying
mercy.
to shoot her shot right there with her wife.
Her wife
and
is there.
But if you really think about it, if I was a lesbian, Whoopi Goldberg to smash Whoopi, like if I was the wife, I would let her get a pass for that one.
Kiki, Raven was trying to create content.
That's
You
what.
think
Yeah, that's what
so?
she was doing.
Raven was trying to get attention for her podcast.
It
Raven was
works.
trying to go viral. It definitely worked. It absolutely, positively worked. You know what I'm saying?
But has that been a question or thought?
I've never thought about that a day in my life.
Really?
I've never thought about
Whoopi got a daughter,
Goldberg
you know
was
that.
smashing.
She has a daughter. She's been married several times.
Yeah, I never.
But all the lesbians
Never.
I know been married a couple times to men. So
Y'all gonna stop doing Whoopi, man. I don't know why.
What?
Why they
people
play with
to
Whoopi, right? Why they play with
I
Whoopi?
feel like every year
Why
somebody
y'all
playing with
Whoopi?
Whoopi for some reason, man. Drop on the clues bomb for Whoopi Goldberg. I love that
gee,
woman, man.
legend.
I don't get it. And I'm sure Raven Simone wouldn't have wanted anybody to ask her that back in the day.
well, no, not for sure.
She was looking for content for her podcast, which is on iHeartMedia, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Her podcast is on iHeart.
Okay.
But she was looking for content for her podcast. Bottom line, point blank, period. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, salute to Whoopi again.
I just don't like the double standards because you know damn well if that was somebody else asking that question to Whoopi, people would be so
Yes.
upset
Why are you trying
right
to out
now.
her? Why are you asking about her
Exactly.
sexuality?
You don't ask people about
Absolutely.
their sexuality.
That's not
Why
fair.
you
That's
trying to
right. That's
out
what y'all
people?
do. This just how I
She didn't seem offended. I think it was all right for Raven to ask.
I ain't talking about her offended.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everybody else.
That
everybody
would be
else
offended.
Be fake outraged.
Yeah, if you asked.
That's right.
She said Whoopi reminds her of a stud. She said, did she say that?
She did say that. She said you give
I
me
ain't hear
stud
that part.
vibes.
Play that again,
Oh,
right
stud
fast.
vibes. Oh, yeah.
Stud vibes. Ain't that wild?
Yeah, bone studs and harmony is crazy.
Go ahead, continue on.
Oh, okay. I thought we was running it back. All right. Well, let's move right on because Cardi B is saying yet again, that's my man, and I'm going to stick beside him after social media accused Offset of cheating again by circulating what Cardi says is a fake video using AI to recreate Offset's voice. Let's take a listen to what Cardi had to say.
I wonder how Mr. Benny Wayne Walker Jr. is going to feel when, he receives a letter to his workplace and to his home because his son, Ashton, decided, which he's a graphic designer, to put tattoos on somebody else's body, claiming that is my husband, which, by the way, babe, if you wanted it to make it more convinced that was my husband, you should make sure that you put the blonde dreads in the bottom. And also, my husband is not that skinny. So yeah. So you guys are going to receive a letter from his lawyer because all these little games that you guys want to play online is going to be over with. Make sure you have fun explaining that to your father, babes, because you're going to be getting sued and we're going to make an example out of you.
I'm so for it. Sometimes when people play, you gotta play back, and you gotta play the correct way, and that sometimes means in court.
I want y'all to know this is our future. This is where we are going. I told y'all this months ago right here on Breakfast Club. The lines of reality and fantasy are already blurred right now. AI is going to obliterate them all together. And this time, next year, especially during the presidential election, we're not going to know what's real and what's fake. You're going to hear phone calls. You're going to hear voice recording.
Video.
Pictures. The deep fakes are going to get better. We are not going to know what's real and what's fake. So just get prepared for it, y'all.
And I love when Cardi gets that voice. When she started recording her videos and her soft voice, she's definitely about to sue you. And she wins. She wins in court.
She basically said, how your daddy going to feel when I tell him that his son is a punk-ass bitch?
But not only that, you gotta pay for defense. You gotta pay for an attorney.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Cardi B's attorneys ain't cheap.
She don't play.
So then you gotta try to match that same energy.
I think people don't realize when you get sued, there's only two things to do. You either gotta hire an attorney to fight the lawsuit, or you don't fight the lawsuit and you end up losing because you default.
Correct.
Right.
Because you don't show up to court, or you just lose the case because you didn't show up.
Correct.
And that's usually what I think. I think a lot of these people think that's what they can do. Just ignore, the cease
go
and
away?
desist or ignore the lawsuits. It's like, no, you're going to lose the case.
And then she gonna garnish your
gonna be a
wages
debt
if there's
forever.
losses, and then it's gonna be a problem.
We see it with Tasha K now with the lawsuit, but what are we supposed to do, fellas, in the future when AI, like you catch your man cheating or somebody gives a video, what are we supposed to do when he can blame it on AI?
Black men don't cheat.
Oh,
Yeah, but
God.
black men, we don't cheat. That's number one, Kiki. So who are you talking about when you say it?
The light skin and dark skin men. We won't call them black.
I don't know who you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
don't know what you're talking about either.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ladies, be safe.
That's Red. He Puerto Rican. That's the
That's Puerto Rican in the room.
Black men don't cheat.
All
I
right.
don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that is your rumor report. When we come back, we got front page news. Teslin Figueroa will be joining us. And then Donnell Rawlings is back in the building. So we'll kick it with Donnell. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club on BET.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.